Hey guys, Shawn DeLaat here with DeLaat's Thoughts. And today I want to discuss, will houses ever be affordable again? Well, October 25th, the federal government and the Bank of Canada announced that they were holding rates and that the outlook for 2024 will be that they're holding rates and there may even be a reprieve and rates start slowly coming down come summer of 2024. Well, what made me think was the drastic impact interest rates rising has had on our market, pushing house prices down, slowing demand. I thought to myself, what potentially will happen as rates decrease? Well, I did some investigations and I really started to scratch my head and wonder if housing will ever be affordable again. CMHC has recently come out saying that by 2030, we need 3.45 million units of housing built across Canada to house the upcoming immigration as well as the future demand. All right. And if Canada even lets in more immigrants than anticipated, we potentially need 4 million units. I asked myself, how is this going to happen? How are we going to build 4 million units between now and 2030? Seems virtually impossible. Building 3.45 to 4 million homes, I just don't see happening over the next 6 years. It's virtually impossible. Numerous things need to happen. The three governments need to work together, that being the federal, provincial, and municipal governments. Also, transit will drastically help. But here's the thing. I live in Ontario. CMHC has also come out with a stat that is really scary for affordability, that potentially by 2030, house prices may be up 86% from what they were in 2019. 86% from 2019. Now, between now and 2030, that is a 14% increase a year on our home values. Does that sound affordable to you? Absolutely not. And this is the challenge that we have created. We have created a large population with a low supply of homes, and we're not really doing anything around it to fix it, such as solving transit issues, such as potentially slowing down immigration, let alone maybe even increasing immigration to get the proper workforce into Canada so that we can actually build these units. The major problems are the governments aren't working together for this affordability issue. We don't have people to build these properties, and builders right now, because of interest rates, just aren't building. So again, how is affordability actually going to become something? It is scary. And with these stats, I'm telling you right now, the fact that we need 4 million units potentially by 2030, that home prices might be up 86% by 2030, makes affordability unachievable for Canadians as a whole. So guys, it all seems like doom and gloom. The prospective future isn't looking good for affordability, but there are things you can do now to help prepare yourself. Number one is, if you're a young first-time home buyer, talk to mom and dad and see if you can get financial assistance to buy a house now within the next 2 years. As you wait longer and longer, house prices go up and it will be a challenge for affordability. Number two, you can try and find some houses around better public transportation. This will become very huge as our population grows and affordability becomes an issue. A lot of people will not have cars to drive. They'll want to be close to transit and they'll want to be able to get to where they got to go to very quickly. Again, the most important thing that you can do is follow what's going on next year with our federal election and pick the strategy of the person that you feel best will help our country and make your vote count in 2025.